Do you think women today expect too much from men, or men just doing less?
They expect way too much, bro.
Do you think women today expect too much from men, or men just doing less?
It just depends on who you is, honestly.
Do you think women today expect too much from men, or men just doing less?
Ooh, that's a good question. That's a good question.
Why you say that?
They always asking for money. They always asking for money, bro. Hey, you talking to a nigga that got money. I ain't giving her shit, bro.
I honestly think that niggas not doing enough. It's a lot of bare minimum ass niggas out here, and then it's a lot of women out here that over exceed what niggas want.
Why you say that?
If you're a good dude, you can expect more. If you're a good woman, you can expect more.
What's one thing you feel men don't get enough credit for?
Everything, bro.
What's one thing you feel men don't get enough credit for?
Making the world run.
What's one thing you feel men don't get enough credit for?
Ooh, I don't think men, and this is not speaking from personal experience, but I don't think men get enough credit for hard work.
Break it down to it.
I just feel like a lot of people don't understand how much shit we go through and really fight within ourselves. And it's hard for a man to vent or cry. You know what I'm saying? We always got to be strong no matter what. So we don't get enough credit for shit, bro.
All right, why you say that?
Niggas do all the service industries and shit like plumbers, electricians, army soldiers, all that kind of shit. Like the most vital part of society. Like at the end of the day, them niggas be killing themselves because they don't get no ass. Ladies, y'all gotta get these niggas more ass. Like for real. Like
It's a lot of my homies and people that I know put in a lot of work, and it take a lot to go get that bag, feed your family, take risk, and provide for your family and still come home tonight. Still be a porn star.
Would you rather have a woman who's a 10 in looks but lazy in bed, or a 7 who's wild and adventurous?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna take the bitch that's lazy.
Would you rather have a woman who's a 10 in looks but lazy in bed, or a 7 who's wild and adventurous?
a 10 in looks that's wild in bed or a 7 that's wild and adventurous. I'm gonna take the 10 lazy.
Would you rather have a woman who's a 10 in looks but lazy in bed, or a 7 who's wild and adventurous?
7 who wild and adventurous. I'm gonna take the 3 or the 4 or the 5 or the 6 that's crazy in the bed.
Because I turn her out, so I got to take the fine lazy chick. I don't need the wild adventurous. I'm gonna turn her into that.
And she gonna attract all the 7s that's wild and adventurous. That's how it's gonna go out. That's how it's gonna play.
We got procreate out here. If we not procreating and you can't get busy with your 10, then